So they have stores here where they literally come up and pay cash to get more internet. That's kind of how it is over here. It's not online, kind of like we do in the States or in some other more developed countries. And they do the same thing with exchange of money. There's a cambio. It's called a cambio here, essentially money exchange. And that's how it's done here. Not much use of credit cards in these kind of areas. It's more cash. Obviously the hotels and things of that nature have more credit card use. Some of the bigger stores and so forth. So this is Puerto de Conde, Door of Conde. I'm not certain who Conde is, but the locals here tell me that it's a very famous area. It is closed to visitors right now because of COVID. Otherwise it would be much busier with visitors and so forth. I'm going to try and sneak across the highway here and get a look in there. Again, brass gate, lots of stone construction. These look certainly newer than the ones we looked at earlier. Perhaps these are brass as well, I'm not certain. That black one there doesn't kind of depict it as black or as brass. But again, you can see old architecture in there. Lots of statuettes. I'm not sure who they are, so looks like men and women both. I'm sure if we do a little research on Puerto de Conde, we'll find out who they are. Perhaps it's someplace where some of the heroes are buried. Not sure. But again, old architecture, lots of brass construction, lots and lots of tremendous stonework. High quality stonework too, I must say. Obviously there's some deterioration there, but not a lot. It's remarkably in great shape. So another place to visit. Again, it's not open at the moment because of COVID, but I'm sure it'll open soon. They're trying to get everything open here and make it real visitor friendly. So I'm walking on one of the back streets. For example, here's a local barber shop. Again, lots of stone construction. You see it everywhere. But you can see it's not the tourist area per se. It's right outside of the tourist area. Services are going on and so forth. You see, hola, ¿cómo está? Okay, and this is more family areas where they live and all that type of thing. Casas. But again, what I want to show you here is that it's totally safe. I'm walking solo and have absolutely no problems. Of course, folks are noticing that I'm American, so they look at me. And I'm in an area where it's obviously not a tourist area, or a tourist street per se, right outside the tourist area. But yeah, it's safe. I feel comfortable. I have absolutely no problems here. They're nice. Hola. No problems. So I don't think you would have any problems with regards to the safety and so forth. Again, this is outside the tourist area per se. A couple blocks down that road is where the Zona Colonial is. This is more casas, more houses, more apartments and things of that nature where people live. But you can see they're just kind of chilling, enjoying themselves, and paying very little attention to me other than noticing that I'm not from the area. But certainly don't feel in any way not in a safe area. So as I continue down some of these side roads, again, you'll see folks just kind of hanging out. You'll see the water is right there. So we're right off the water. Lots of music, lots of little corner stores and whatnot. Zona Colonial is just a couple blocks that way. This is supposed to be a famous structure here. I'm not totally sure what it's called, but you can see, I'll try and get a picture of it over here. Okay, so this is General Matthias Ramon Maya. It's another statue, another bronze statue. And again, you see folks just chilling, enjoying themselves. Water's here, it's nice and cool. It doesn't feel as hot as the temperature actually shows it is. And this is a residential area it leads into. Kind of like a little park area here, but more residences, apartments, and so forth. Okay guys, so we're here in another park in the Santo Domingo area. Again, about 2 or 3 blocks outside of Zona Colonial. Lots of activity, lots of families, lots of locals. You can see the water again is right here. Lots of music. The folks here love music. Bachata is the national dance. So again, you can see they're just sitting here enjoying themselves. Of course, they're noticing that I'm here, but they're all very friendly and they want to see us. You'll notice too, they have street vendors here. This is much like you have in the United States. Okay, they come in the trucks and they have food to meet a vendor. We have street vendors too, coconuts. You can see the folks are very friendly. As you can see, they're very friendly. Okay, they enjoy visitors. Come visit. Okay. Hola, no pero. The YouTube channel. Okay, so obviously he's not as busy here as he would normally be, okay? But again, very friendly, very attentive. Coming to me, asking me, and helping. Okay, that's how the people are here. They want to see you. They want to help you. They want to be very hospitable. Okay? We've got things here that they open up these coconuts and they have juice inside it. They add pineapple juice and things like that. I've had it before. It's wonderful. Come give it a shot. Okay? So again, you see a little area here right across from where I just was. Again, people congregated, just relaxing, enjoying themselves around the water. Sundays are definitely family day here. People just relaxing, enjoying each other's company. And again, as you can see, people are very friendly, very nice, very happy to have visitors. And I feel absolutely no danger whatsoever. This is not the typical tourist area, but it's extremely interesting walking down the streets, seeing the different things, seeing the different sights. And again, you'll notice too, the streets very, very well kept. Okay, the construction is good. Lots of cars. You can see it's pretty pretty organized. It's not like some other areas I've been in. Even Bermuda. This is very tame compared to Bermuda. So again, you see it's not a problem to come visit here, walk off the reservation as they say, see some other areas. People are friendly, there's no problems, lots of families, people just enjoying themselves. But you can see the sights, you can see the real Santo Domingo outside of the area of tourists. Everything's along the water. They've had a lot of rain here lately, so you see it looks a little dirty, but because of the rain it brought up all the dirt. A very, very nice area. I'm told it's not nearly, it's more blue like it is out there if you can see it by the ships. Okay, so again on this area here, while I'm kind of walking, there's hotels here. This one's supposed to be pretty famous, Hotel Napolitano. It's got a casino and everything inside. You can see there's folks up there in the balcony eating. Okay, and you can also see that there's street vendors here. Okay, more street vendors, and probably because the hotels are here. I don't know how many of the locals are going to be buying their services. I just don't know. But maybe it is another street vendor there with I don't know, balloons or something. So again, there's lots of activity here. No security per se, although you can see a guy there in orange, he's parking cars, and you can see a guy here in yellow also parking cars. I'm sure they keep an eye on things to some extent, but again, this is just a bunch of families. I have no problems whatsoever with security. Everybody's very friendly, not a single incident whatsoever, not even one. No problems whatsoever. So this area that I'm walking is called Malecon. Okay, perhaps you can see it there. That's a pretty nice little complex, by the way. Entertainment complex. Of course, it's not busy right now, and I'm sure there's karaoke bar and grill. Again, not a whole lot of folks in there right now, and I'm sure it's much busier when tourism is very strong here. And here's some more street vendors, and I have noticed as I'm walking along here, the different street vendors, that the locals are their customers. They are using them for water and popcorn and different things. Hola, ¿cómo está? So it's good. But again, I'm not in the tourist area per se, although there are some hotels and stuff here. This is not the main district for hotels. We are coming to a large hotel complex as we walk forward here, but again, you'll see this is not the tourism area per se. This is more the locals and that kind of thing. So again, in this Malecon district, okay, you'll see this is Olympic Park, and again, it's just an area for families. Come, you can see they have rides and things of that nature. There's folks here. There's not much going on with the rides, again, I'm sure because the tourism is down. But I can see that here in Santo Domingo, unlike Punta Cana or some other areas that are more adult oriented, I would have no problems bringing children to Santo Domingo area. I see a lot of things that the children would enjoy, and I see a lot of children. I see a lot of young ones, and I think that if you wanted to make this a family vacation, I think this would be a good place for it. Again, unlike Punta Cana or someplace like that, that's really more adult oriented, lots of adult entertainment and so forth. I see a lot of things here for the kids. So again, in the same area, quite a structure. They have a lot of I don't want to call them shrines, but lots of different statues and so forth. The colonial construction, the Spanish architecture, the Spanish ways, the culture of the Spanish. They have a lot of this kind of thing, lots of different areas to congregate, parks, things of that nature. Again, lots of things for the families, but they are definitely they're a religious country. Catholic religion is the primary religion here. And as you can see, there's lots of activities going on. This is like any other good-sized city. I believe there's about 5 million people in this city. You can see that there's lots of activity, lots of people, lots of different things going on. Lots of culture, and the same kinds of things you would see in any other large city around the world that's well developed. And again, notice the streets. The streets are very well kept. I've been to Puerto Plata and Sosua and some other areas in the northern parts of the Dominican, and the streets aren't anywhere near like this. Not as well kept, not as well developed, and lots of motos. They call them motos. They're essentially they're small motorcycles like that right there, but much more prominent in the north, and seems like they do not necessarily pay attention to the laws of the roads like they do here. So we're getting into the large hotel. There's the Crown Plaza. So this is the more large National Hotel District, Ministry of Culture.